Well, the Lady Coyotes, led by Coach Yamashiro, come off a long and tough set of road games with their most recent loss, a battle against the Glendale Gauchos. Now they return for their first home matchup since September 24th. So if it feels like the Coyotes Sports Network and the Lady Coyotes specifically haven't graced your screen in a while, you'd be correct. The whole month of October has gone by, and this was the first time we'll see them this month. Tonight, they take on the Bears from Phoenix College. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt McCurdy, and you are live in the den of the Coyotes Center on the Chandler-Gilbert Sports Network. For tonight's exciting match, it is in partnership with the Live Like Lexi Foundation, honoring Lexi Schultz. And the Lexi Foundation was created to honor Lexi Schultz's memory by helping young women through volleyball scholarships and opportunities, ensuring that her spirit of kindness and hard work continues to inspire others, starting with Chandler-Gilbert Community College's volleyball team. The foundation seeks to spread kindness and help others reach their full potential, just as Lexi would have. And the school, in partnership with the Live Like Lexi Foundation, hosts a summer volleyball camp in addition to their annual volleyball game that is tonight. So we appreciate you tuning in for the Live Like Lexi Foundation game and also to watch your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. And we appreciate everyone joining us on the live stream and everyone joining us live in the audience here tonight here at the beautiful Coyote Center. As mentioned prior, the Coyotes come off an extremely hard few weeks of road game battles. The Coyotes currently on a 4-loss streak, taking losses to Scottsdale, Central Arizona, which is a Division I team in the conference, and won't count necessarily to their record, but still taking the loss to Central Arizona, Mesa, and most recently, the Glendale Gauchos, just a few nights ago. The Coyotes currently ranked 5th in the conference with a 2-6 conference record and 8-8 overall. And in talking to both Coach Yamashiro and Coach Alex Ramirez, who's head coach for the Phoenix College Bears, they feel like this conference, it's underappreciated how intense and how good of a conference is here in the local Arizona area, with multiple teams, Scottsdale, Glendale, Mesa, all being ranked nationally in the national tournament. So just tremendous talent here in the Valley. The Valley obviously bringing in a lot of premier talent in the junior college circuit, and it's understandable when you look at the great weather, the great development in club teams and high school programs. Teams able to play all year long. So just a lot to like about Arizona and play sports and athletics here in the Valley. Let's take a quick look at their most recent matchup against the Gauchos. As mentioned prior, Chandler-Gilbert taking the loss in a 3-2 battle as Glendale came out on top. Glendale with the triumph 5-set volleyball match. And in this showdown, the set scores 28-26 in the first, 25-16 in the second, 26-28 in the third, 24-26 in the fourth, and 15-11 in the fifth. Chandler-Gilbert taking the third and fourth match, with Glendale taking the first, second, and the fifth. So for Glendale, standout players, Michaela Shepston standing out, leading the team with 18 kills and contributing significantly to the team's overall attack percentage. Kenzie Neville also made a notable impact with a perfect hitting percentage of .375 alongside 4 service aces. And Olivia Moore was instrumental in setting up plays, recording 34 assists that night in the game. Chandler-Gilbert's Kendi Amaryllis, and we've seen her play here before, was a force to be reckoned with, and that is the best way to describe Kennedy and her playing skills. A force to be reckoned with, delivering 13 kills and maintaining a hitting percentage of .267. And Aubrey Becker also contributed significantly with 12 kills. Grace Johnson from the service line recording 5 aces. So overall, a lot to like from Chandler-Gilbert. Nothing to be ashamed of. They played hard. They played well. Obviously, in talking to Coach Yamashiro, they would have loved to take the road win against Glendale, a team that they've played well against all season long, starting early in that tournament at the very beginning of the season, going all the full 5 stretch. So this is a very competitive, as mentioned before, a very competitive conference. And in talking to all the coaches, it's no one's game. People have been dropping and losing games that you would think they normally would have won, and so they feel as if they have a chance to continue pushing forward if they stay on track, stay focused, and most importantly, get some wins here late in the season. Glendale Community College had a total of 62 kills compared to Chandler-Gilbert's 50. Both teams were evenly matched in service errors, with Glendale Community 11 and Chandler-Gilbert 9. Glendale's blocking game was slightly more effective with 5 solo blocks and 12 block assists compared to Chandler-Gilbert's 3 solo blocks and 10 block assists. Glendale Community College's ability to maintain composure and execute under pressure in the final set was really the crucial moment in their victory. And despite the loss, Chandler-Gilbert played, as mentioned, with great tenacity. They played hard, they fought hard, and they played till the very end. And that really is a good assessment of their skills and ability. We see a team that plays tremendously well here on the home court, has won some great out-of-conference matches, but has just yet to convert on the conference play end with 2 wins in conference thus far. And they're really hoping to get that up here late in the postseason, late before postseason. But they've got the talent, they've got the ability, and really Glendale with just that closeout mentality, which we hope to see come late here in the season and really finish it out and potentially lead to a playoff run for the Coyotes. So real quick, game leaders, as mentioned, Kendra Amaryllis from that match with 13 kills. Riley Blagg with 6 blocks in that match, and we've seen some tremendous effort from Riley Blagg, just growing as a player night after night, game after game. Sets, Grace Johnson with 5. On the Glendale side, Michaela Shepston with those 18 kills. And then a couple players with blocks as well. No one individually. And Kenzie Neville leading on the assists. So no doubt this has been a tough season and conference season specifically for the Yokes, falling just shy of victory against their in-conference rivals time and time again. Very similar to that game against the Gauchos. But we've seen them play really well with some excellent pieces. Those 4 consecutive losses obviously going to eat at them as they try to prepare for postseason and potential run. And as mentioned, the Coyotes are currently ranked in the 5th seed in the conference. So they really need to make winning the priority here. Not that it hasn't been before, but they really have to emphasize that in their next 4 games to pull ahead and secure the 4th seed. The Pima Aztecs currently holding the 4th spot with a 3-5 record. So the Coyotes not far off as they currently are ranked with a 2-6 record. They just have to win a few. If they can beat their next 4 opponents, one of which will be the Aztecs coming up next week, they may just be able to secure a spot in the postseason. And in talking to both Coach Yamashiro and Coach Ramirez, whose team holds the 6th position and seeded in conference, they both feel if they win some games, that 4 seed could be theirs. Now let's turn to tonight's matchup. The Coyotes taking on the Phoenix Bears. The Bears ranked 1 below the Yotes in the 6th seed. And last time the Coyotes faced the Bears, they took the loss 3-2. So they went the full 5 matches once again. And this was on Phoenix's home court. So now the Bears, they're coming back. They're currently ranked a little bit lower. Similar schedule, similar look and feel. Coach Ramirez mentioned that win against the Coyotes really was a turning point for them, where they realized they are able to compete in this conference. These are teams that they can beat. And that may have given them the spark to continue on in the conference. And so they hope to take the win once again here tonight and prove themselves that it was just as deserved the second time as it was the first. In that matchup, Kendi Amaryllis doing a great job, 7 kills for the night in her last game against Phoenix Bears. Mia Hutchinson also with 7. She's just been an outstanding player as well. And Sage Salzar leading the march in kills with 16 against the Phoenix Bears last time they played. Phoenix College, some players to be on the lookout for. Annette Tapia with digs, 10 digs in that game against Chandler-Gilbert Community College. Debonhi Aguilar with 14 kills, leading the march for the Phoenix College Bears with 14 kills that night. And let me just note, Phoenix College, Debonhi Aguilar, with 138 kills this season so far. So she's clearly leading offensively for the team. Definitely a player to be on the lookout for here tonight. And Leah Luvanos with 11 kills that night as well. So really, as I mentioned, this is anyone's game. It could go either way. Both teams are primed. They're ready. The Coyotes, feeling the heat of 4 losses on the road. It never feels good. I'm sure they want to bring it home, take a win back, get that rhythm under their feet once again as they prepare to take on the next few games leading into the postseason. And that's the focus. That's the priority. So anyone's game here tonight as they prepare and get ready to battle it out against Phoenix College. Let's go over conference standings real quick as we prepare for starting lineups and national anthem. In the Division I side of the Arizona Conference, we've got Eastern Arizona in that first seed, Central Arizona in the second, Arizona Western College in the third, Yavapai in the fourth, and College of Southern Nevada in the fifth seed. In the Division II side of the conference, Mesa Community College with a 9-0 record, undefeated in conference. Just a tremendous team. We've seen a lot out of them, and it's a well-deserved first seed. Glendale Community College in the second with an 8-1 record, following closely. Scottsdale with a 6-3 record in the third. Pima Community College holding that fourth spot with a 3-5, and you can see a bit of a drop-off from the top 3 competitors who are ranked nationally. Chandler-Gilbert in the fifth with a 2-6 record. Phoenix College in the sixth with a 2-6, tied up with Chandler-Gilbert. And South Mountain in that last spot with an 0-9 record. So both teams prepare for the starting lineups and national anthem as they take the court. And Chandler-Gilbert rocking the Live Like Lexi Foundation t-shirts. We're going to grab a quick team picture in the gear and the getup. And once again, it's just such an honor. And I asked Coach Yamashiro, because he's been involved with the Coyotes for some time, and is involved in the summer camp as well, put on by the Live Like Lexi Foundation in collaboration with Chandler-Gilbert. And he says it's just great to connect with the local community and play for a cause bigger than just playing the game of volleyball. And so he's honored to be partnered with them and be a part. So we're going to take a quick break as we do starting lineups and we do the national anthem. We'll be right back as we prepare for the game.
Phoenix College, number 1, Tapia. Number 2, MSA Southwick. Number 4, Jaden Pauly. Number 5, Amaya Gonzalez. Number 6, Jaden Kochemba. Number 7, Debbie Aguilar. Number 8, Crystal Dwyer. Number 9, Johnny Brown. Number 10, Bailey Furler up the road. Number 11, Aspen Jepson. Number 12, Missy Vito. Number 13, Ashley Stevenson. Number 14, Diana Oldbrook. Number 15, Leah Lovano. Number 18, Haley Proctor. And number 19, Lexi King. The The Bears are coached by head coach Alex Ramirez. And now for your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. Number 1, freshman Brandon Guano. Number 2, freshman Grace Johnson. Number 3, a freshman Zoe Lastine. Number 4, a freshman Delia Maria. Number 5, a sophomore Sydney Metcalf. Number 6, a freshman Haley Gibbons. Number 7, a sophomore Kaya Crafter. Number 8, a freshman Bentley Forsgrave. Number 9, a freshman Mia Hutchinson. Number 10, a freshman Aubrey Becker. Number 11, a freshman Elena Kitch. Number 13, a freshman Riley Black. Number 14, a freshman Jada Barnwell. Number 16, a freshman Fiona Hammerhand. And finally, a sophomore, number 18, Sage Salazar. The Coyotes are coached by head coach Andrew Yamashiro.
So that's both teams right there going through the entire lineup as they prepare for the matchup, and the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes throwing out some T-shirts. The fans tonight, I'm assuming with the Live Like Lexi Foundation logo in support of that great organization. I'll run through the starters for tonight real quick. On the Phoenix College side, number 1, Annette Tapia, sophomore from Phoenix, Arizona. Number 7, Dabahani Aguirre, a freshman from Phoenix, AZ. Number 10, Bailey Furler Uptergrove, a freshman from Santan, Arizona. Number 13, Jasmine Stevenson, a freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. Number 14, Diana Aulete, a freshman from Mesa, AZ. Number 15, Leia Luvanos, a sophomore from Phoenix. And their libero, number 19, Lexi Malone, a freshman from Scottsdale. And on the Coyote side, number 1, Brenna Guano as a libero. Number 4, Kendi Amaryllis. Number 5, Sydney Metcalf. Number 7, Kiea Crafter. Number 9, Mia Hutchinson. Number 11, Elena Kitch. And number 13, Riley Blagg. And the Coyotes rocking what looks like a new jersey potentially tonight. Haven't seen this one out tonight or ever in any home game thus far. Rocking the New Balance CGCC with the white and teal stripe down the side, and looks like the conference logo on the sleeve. Very crisp, very clean. So tonight, really a game between two teams on paper who seem quite equal. Both ranked right behind each other, with Phoenix College taking the seed right below Chandler-Gilbert, but ranked in conference 2 and 6. So Phoenix College will start us off. Annette Tapia with the serve. It's up. Dish back over. Pushed outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, big swing. It comes down strong, and Tapia pops it back and alive. Swings over, hitting to the net. Off of Phoenix College, and that was off the hands of number 7, Dabani Aguirre. So that one will get returned back over to the Coyotes, with Hallie Gibbons leading us off. Good serve from Gibbons. Pushed outside, number 10, dished over the top. Gibbons outside to Metcalf. Metcalf with the push. It's tipped off, and that comes down on Phoenix's end, off the hands of number 15, Leah Luvanos. Looks like she was hoping for the block, but Metcalf, bit of a change up there. Bit of a change up there, and it'll come down. College comes off. Phoenix Comes off their hands a little rough there, but they'll toss it back over. Pushed outside Hutchinson. Has to go up strong, and a bit of a misstep and mistiming there from Mia Hutchinson and her fellow Coyotes. That one will go off the post. It's up, it's over. Good serve. Amarillos with the up. Pushed outside Hutchinson. Big swing. Comes off strong. That one goes flying out of bounds, and that's off the fingertips of number 13, Jasmine Stevenson, the freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. So that's a Coyote point right there. Already loving the rhythm from the Coyotes. Playing very consistent. Few missteps, but getting right back on track, and that's what you want to see. You're going to see mistakes during the game. No doubt. That's part of sports. That's just how it goes. But as long as they're not reoccurring. Big swing from Phoenix. Brought back up. Flag at the line. Hutchinson tries to recover, but that'll come down. Putting some serious power behind that one was number 7, I believe, Debani Aguirre. And that tracks. The leading outside hitter for Phoenix College. Hutchinson from the outside. Big swing. Comes down strong. Hutchinson. And Mia Hutchinson has just been a gem on this team, improving game after game and earning her spot to the starting position for the Cows. And right there is exactly why. Zoe Lestine, she'll send it over. Good serve. And Phoenix in recovery mode. They'll get it over. Kept alive. Blagg down the middle. She'll send it down. Riley Blagg with time to spare and plenty of no man's land on the other side. She'll send it down. And Riley Blagg, another one of those players, just really stepped up this season. Lestine comes off top. Blagg sends it down. It's fished into the net. Phoenix gets it back over. Pushed outside. Amarillos with the high hand. But that'll be a Coyotes point. Looks like a potential net violation off of Phoenix College. That one's sent up, comes off a little rough. They'll pop it back over. Lestine's there. Good recovery. Pushed outside. Metcalf. And I apologize. I should know the players by now, but that was Aubrey Becker off the swing. I was going off of blonde hair as my view was blocked. But then she turned and I realized it was not City Metcalf. That was Aubrey Becker. So Aubrey Becker with the good kill. Lestine sends it up. Pushed outside. And that one's out of bounds off of number 10. Bailey further up to Grove. Zoe Lestine with some great serves here tonight early. Finding great rhythm. Sends that up and over. Outside, down the middle, blocked by Riley Blagg. The great wall for the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. Riley Blagg will send that right back over to Phoenix. So Zoe Lestine will continue her march forward. And that's another one for Lestine. And she sends that one missiling over to the Bears' end of the court, and they can't bring it back up. So they'll have to roll that one back over to the Coyotes. The Coyotes taking this one away, 10-2. And that one's out of bounds. A good read by libero, number 13. Number 19, Lexi Malone. Saw it coming down strong and made the right call. Ducked out of the way and let that one go out of bounds. Number 12, Hanina Vito, sophomore for Phoenix. She'll serve for the team. Comes up good. Amarillos pushed outside to Becker. Becker bounces it off the net. And that one will go tipping off towards the back row, out of bounds. Another point for the Coyotes. So the Coyotes picking up well, taking advantage of their momentum and steamrolling ahead. Blagg at the line. And that will be a point for Blagg. Lexi Malone misreading that one, doesn't get her feet underneath her in time, and that will come off a little too far up on her hands to go flying out of bounds instead. Blagg, another great serve. Down the middle, off the fingertips, recovered. Crafter. It looks like they'll call a net violation on Crafter, and they'll send that over to Phoenix College. And that's something I really love about the Coyotes this season. Last season, their middle game, their middle blockers, seemed like they didn't quite have the strength there, but this season, a lot of improvement. As a big blocks from Phoenix College off of number 2, Emissy Southwick. And her team eating that one up. High fives all the way around as they start to find a little momentum. Outside, Amaryllis. Good spot. It looked like maybe it was going to Becker, but Amaryllis saw it low and decided to swing. Tricky move there. Outside, Becker. She'll tip it over into the arms. Brought down with the Bears. Number 14, Diana Aulete. Apologize for the mispronunciation there. I'm mispronouncing her name. Becker, great serve. Pushed outside. Tries to get there in time. Lestine diving on the floor for that one, but just can't recover it in time. As the Bears pick up that point. Checking in, Sydney Metcalf and Elena Kitch. Lexi Malone at the line. Serving from the far corner. Amaryllis, big swing. Pushed outside, Metcalf, she'll send it as well. Kept alive by Phoenix. It's tied at the line, but sent over. And that one, just a misread by the Coyotes. Scrambling under the pressure, they sent it too far, and Kitch tries to recover, can't get there in time. So after quite a big lead, 10-2, early in the game, the Phoenix College Bears starting to catch back up. Aguano, Kitch, Metcalf. Good swing. Malone off her hands. It's a chase down. Back to Malone. Malone sends it back over. Lestine switched up by Kitch. Malone keeps it alive. It's pushed outside off of Crafter. Amaryllis with the dive to keep it alive. And Kitch from the middle. Big swing, blocked. A Hail Mary save, sends it back over. Amaryllis has to swing, it's blocked. A great rally between both squads. Metcalf, little tip. Pushed outside, it's a battle at the line, and it's good for Phoenix College. Off of Crystal Aguirre. And that was Amice Southwick, rather, with the kill. And that one goes out of bounds off of Lexi Malone. So a tremendous rally by both these teams. And in that great kill by Amice Southwick. And we talked about how these teams, both very evenly matched, well-paced. And a big swing and kill for the Bears. Number 11, Aspen Gepson. With the kill from the outside. So Coyotes still with a 5-point lead. Bears in pursuit. Kitch down the middle to Crafter. Crafter, misread, sends it into the net. At the line, Annette Tapia. Iguano, Amaril's outside. Hutchinson tops it over. On the back row, misreads it, lets that one go flying, and that'll be a point for the Coyotes. Good changeup by Hutchinson. Seeing the ball a little further back, she'll slow it down, pop it over, and now work in her favor. Bears outside to number 12, big swing. Gibson keeps it up. Flag with the tip over. Ramirez wondering if that was maybe a toss. But they're going to call that in favor of the Coyotes, saying that she had her hand flat. No grab involved, and it's all fair game there. Gibbons whipped it up and over, pushed outside. Gibbons to Hutchinson. Hutchinson from middle sends it long. Aspen Jepson from Gilbert, Arizona at the line. Amaril's with the up. Kitch outside to Metcalf. Metcalf, big swing. Couple Bears players on that one. They'll send it back. And that will make his mark. Number 7, Tabani Aguirre. And when she's at the outside position, you better look out. She's going to send a rocket. Phoenix College averaging 6.8. We'll give it 7 kills per set as Black buries that one home. Another point for the Coyotes. But the Bears averaging 7 kills per set. 8.4 or 8.5 in conference. That one's brought up. Outside, big swing off the fingertips. Outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson off the net. Keeps it alive. Bears pop back over. Blagg. A little bit of a misread. Pushes it too close to the net. And Becker trying to recover. Just can't get there in time as that one came crashing down off the net. Phoenix College will pick it up. Outside Becker. Big swing, and that one goes flying off the hands of Leah Lavanos. Looks like she just didn't have her feet under her and had to reach to get there and let that one go flying. So Zoe Listine back at the line for the Coyotes, and last time she was there for this set, made a tremendous run. Some great points for the team. Big swing. Becker. She put that one away, and Malone lets that one right off her arms and go out of bounds. You can tell a little frustration there for the Bears, and particularly Lexi Malone. She felt like she probably could get that one, and it's always tough. You feel like you could have been there, and it just doesn't go your way or goes flying out of bounds rather, and just have to look over to the side and tell yourself you do better the next time. Zoe Listine on her run. It's again, tremendous work from the line. She'll drop that one right over the edge into no man's land. Another quick ace for the freshman. So Zoe Listine making her name known against the Phoenix College Bears here tonight. It's pushed outside as they get it up. Amaril's is there. Listine with the recovery, and Becker pushes it over. It's blocked, and that one goes out of bounds as Becker tries to push it back over. So the Coyotes maintaining a 5 to 6 point lead most of the game. Gibbons with the up. Outside. Amaryllis from the middle. Fires away. Big swing from the Bears. Pushed outside to Becker. Becker, nice tap over the top. It's pushed long and blocked by Blagg, Riley Blagg. Using that length to her advantage, she'll get up, put it right back down in the face of the Bears. And that was Devani Aguirre from the outside who fired away. Good serve. Pushed by Jepson, I believe. Actually, that was Southwick. And that's a point for the Coyotes. As it ricochets off the Bears defense. 23-14. Coyotes in the lead as they look to close out this first set. Riley Blagg at the line for the Coyotes. And that one comes off heavy. It goes flying out of bounds. Coyotes 1 more point. Closer to victory in the first set. Both Riley Blagg and Zoila Steen make a serious impact at the line. Another great serve for Riley Blagg. That one comes off high. It's pushed down the line. Kept alive by the Bears. Aubrey Becker from deep. As it goes just a little too far out of bounds, she has to recover and can't get it back over. And that's just a tough, tight angle Aubrey Becker was working with there. Real close to the net, outside the line, and not much she could do. She tries to push it back over. Crafter from the outside. Good swing across court. From back row. Aguano to Amaryllis. Amaryllis fires away. Malone. Southwick blocked by Aubrey Becker. And that will be the 25th point, closing out the first set as the Coyotes take the win in the first. They'll now swap sides and prepare for the second set. Some great moments from all players involved, but Zoe Lestine and Riley Blagg leading at the line tonight in that first set. We'll take a quick timeout as they transition, and we'll be right back for the second set in this matchup. So now we turn our time to the Live Like Lexi Foundation recognition between these two sets as Russ Luce takes the stage and speaks to the audience on hand. So we'll leave the mic hot as we'd love to have you guys tune in and join us for this special recognition.
So, So I see a bunch of them over here. They're all going to raise their hand right now. So this is family and friends and the company they work for. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Their person, if you need to find out more, her name is Monica. But they are out in the hallway, and we are thankful to do this and thankful you're here for it, and thankful for PC and our team to do this. Thank you so much for coming. All right, Lee. Leah, music.
So we're back after a quick timeout and that wonderful recognition for the Live Like Lexi Foundation, and so glad to have them here tonight and the family of Lexi Schultz, as the Coyotes and the Live Like Lexi Foundation partnered together to further her memory. So now we start the set two, and the Bears pick up a quick point there. Looks like just a misread on the Coyotes side of the court. All players shaking their head a little bit, going, okay, we're not sure how we missed that one, but we're going to get back in this. And the Bears, number 11, serving for the team. Aspen Jepson. And they're going to call that out of out of bounds potentially. So a little confusion between the officials trying to decide what the call was there, as the Coyotes saying it did not go off of them out of bounds, and the Bears saying that it did. Sure appreciate the officials here tonight. Lance Johnson leading the march, and Stephanie Pugh. I didn't get last names for the other line judges, but we got Brent and Quincy. So we sure appreciate them being here and officiating tonight's game, and couldn't do it without them. So they will call that in favor of Phoenix College. They'll say it went off the hands of the Coyotes. Pushed outside to Metcalf. Big swing, and that one goes out of bounds. That one goes out of bounds, and that's in favor of the Coyotes. Someone goes off the hands of the Phoenix Bears and rides the line. Gibbons sends it over. Pushed outside, big swing. Hutchinson returns, and that one, she lays it out on the court right there. Rattling that one with some power and authority there, Mia Hutchinson. You can hear that through the live stream. Outside, dished to the back row, and good spot. Great court vision from number 12, I believe. Number 12, Panina Vito. Find the open spot and sends it there. Little lead there by Kitch, and Blagg will deliver. Sends it over the top. So a quick exchange from both teams, one after another, all tied up. As Grace Johnson serves for the Coyotes. That one's up, kept alive, pushed out to Vito, blocked by Blagg. And Malone sends it over into the line, and once again, just a misread by the Coyotes. They'll let that one drop. So the Bears will pick up the point. Panina Vito, she'll serve for the Bears. Good serve, Amarillo's with the up. Pushed outside, Becker, big swing, blocked by the front line, and that one bouncing off the hands of the Coyotes as they try to recover. Most of the back row sent a little top heavy, and that one will go out of bounds. Vito still at the serve. She'll send it back. Gibbons with the up. Good spot. Pushed outside. Blagg gets there in time and tips it over. Pushed out to number 7. Gibbons tries to get there. Can't get there in time. That will be a point for the Bears. So the Bears starting to find some gaps in the Coyotes defense. And they're capitalizing. That one will go crashing into the net. Tough serve from the Bears. So a quick point for the Coyotes and hopefully a reset. Chance for them to get back on the mark and make sure they don't lose too much ground as the Bears take the first lead here in tonight's game. 6-4 is Zoe Lestine with the serve. It's good. And Southwick trying to reverse it. Can't pick it up in time. She'll send that into the net. Zoe Lestine with an opportunity to hammer from the line, which she's done so well here tonight. Vito outside. Big block by Riley Blagg. And you can hear that one crack across the court. And the timing from Riley Blagg on her blocks this evening has just been outstanding. And Lestine with a bit of a curve on that one. The Bears unable to recover. They'll ride that one right out of bounds. Number 5 coming off her hands, Amaya Gonzalez, the freshman from Santan, Arizona. Lestine, once again, great serve. It's high off the net. The Bears do recover, get it over. They'll put it outside to Becker. Becker blocked by Phoenix. And now Amaryllis will return. And this time, it's good. Amaryllis, soft and sweet, but she'll send it right into the hands of number 14, Diane Olete. And that one goes rolling off the fingertips out of bounds. So a point for the Coyotes. And once again, Zoe Lestine at the head of this march. That one a bit of a misread as the Bears change gears and send it over. Amaryllis slingshots that one. It goes ricocheting. But Becker, seeing it close to the net, reaches over and taps it down. A little confusion as Becker felt that the ball was close enough to the net that she could reach over and put it down, but head official Lance Johnson will call it in favor of the Bears. So Amaryllis, big swing, and that one bounces right back off of number 2, Amise Southwick. And Amaryllis, she may not have the height, but she's got the power. She winds up and sends a missile over to the Phoenix Bears. Blagg, great serve. Malone struggles to keep it up, but they do get it over. Blagg keeps it alive, and Becker, a little tap over the top. Put outside. And that was Jepson who sends that one flying. Not enough downswing for Jepson as she gets up on it, and she'll send that one way over the back row. So Riley Blagg back at the line for the Coyotes. And this time, that one comes a little high, but it's touched by the Bears. And I got to tell you, that must have been a light touch. I didn't see it. I'm not sure the audience saw it, but no worries. Lance Johnson saw it, and he'll make the call for the Coyotes. Pushed outside, big swing on the line. It's good. That's Amise Southwick. She'll find her mark. Put a tight one right down the sideline. Phones up. Pushed outside to Crafter. Cross court. Jepson blocked by Amaryllis. Back row, and that one sent way out of bounds off Aguirre. Becker, good serve off the hands of Aguirre. They keep it alive, but that one is also sent way out of bounds. Bears wondering if it maybe came off the hands of the Coyotes, but no call in their favor. A timeout rather called by Coach Ramirez. as he sees the lead slipping away. 13-8, Coyotes take it back. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back. So Coach Ramirez calls a timeout for his squad, feeling the rhythm and momentum falling away. And Coach Ramirez, second year with the program, and in talking to him, mentioned he had 5 or 6 returning sophomores this year, so some pieces to work with. And obviously looking to secure that 4th seed and potentially go for a playoff run. And he mentioned every game at this point counts, and every game's a battle. Can't take anything for granted in this league, because every team in the league is very competitive. There's no certain or secure game. And Chandler-Gilbert's no different. Obviously, the Bears taking the win early in the season, but the Coyotes playing strong as they've adapted over the few games that they've played, as Amaryllis, once again, just an absolute rocket of an arm as she slings it away. Secures another point for her team. Aubrey Becker serving for the Coyotes, looking to further the divide. And there's an ace for the outside hitter. And the Coyotes loving that one, as Becker secures the quick point. So now she'll line it back up and send it over. And that one comes off a little short. So they'll return the ball back to the Bears rather, and make some swaps. Metcalf checking in for Becker, and Kitch checking in for Johnson. Good serve from the Bears. Kitch outside to Amaryllis. Amaryllis pops that one with some speed, but just doesn't quite get the angle she was hoping for. She sends that one rocketing into the net and sends it right back out of bounds. It looks like that one was called off the hands of the Bears, so that will be a Coyotes point. And that's my bad, a misread on my part. That one goes out of bounds, point for the Bears. And number 5 checking in for number 8 for the Bears. That's Amaya Gonzalez coming in for Crystal Aguilar. So Gonzalez will serve for the Bears. Iguana with the up, outside, down the middle. Hutchinson gets it off the block. And Metcalf, nice tap, drops it over the line, pushed outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, big swing, blocked. Amaryllis with the recovery. It's a scramble, but it's going. They reset, pushed over by the Bears. Amaryllis in position, pushed outside to Becker. Becker, big swing, it's good. Hallie Gibbons at the line, put up in the middle, and that one's brought down. Right underneath Blagg. Blagg looking for that block, and Coach Yamashiro coming in to give some coaching. Always love to see that. Outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson pops that one down. Recovered outside. Big swing from Aguirre. So Aguirre will rattle the cage. And she drops that one over the net and gets a kill for her squad. That one dropped over, kept alive. Good hustle from the Coyotes. Hutchinson with the block. Gibbons dives. And that one comes back down and over. A great scramble from the Coyotes. But it seemed like they were always consistently in recovery mode on that play. Never could really set something up, and that one will drop down behind the lines. Amarillos with the up. Outside to Metcalf. Metcalf, good swing, good spot. Outside to Aguirre. Aguirre, it's kept alive by Amarillos. Blag in the corner. The Bears saying that was out of bounds, but that will be called on the line by the judges. Grace Johnson serving for the Coyotes. Pushed outside Aguirre. Aguirre slicing through the front line. Amarillos dives to recover, but that one too quick to catch. Aguirre showing why she leads her team in kills. Vito. Becker, big swing, blocked at the net. Johnson outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson from deep, and she'll swing and a miss. As she misses the timing. So Gibbons keeps it alive, and Blag rockets that one away. And that one drops over the top. As Blag fires that one into the defense. So the Coyotes back where they were in set one, 5-point lead, 2015. This time in match two. Vito outside Aguirre. And this one hits the net and rides just down the line and out of bounds in favor of the Bears. So Aguirre will take the back. She'll serve for the Bears. Gibbons with the up. Deep for Blag. Blag, good spot and placement. She sends it up and over. Now Southwick. Johnson outside. Amarillos. Big swing. Good spot. Southwick returns. And that one is out of bounds. Southwick unable to get the downward swing on the ball. Great power. But that one will ride the train out of bounds and be a Coyotes points. Blag with the serve. Malone pushed outside. And that one also out of bounds. They'll call a touch, however. Coach Yamashiro not liking that call from the line. As he felt that one had clearly had no touch as it went out of bounds. Crafter from the side. Down the middle, and they'll find no man's land. That was number 15, Leah Livanos. The Bears, just great execution, reading their defense well, and saw the big open spot in the middle of the court for the Coyotes. They'll drop it right in center. Send Zoe Lestine onto the court. Lestine will send that one up. Big swing from Becker. And Becker liking that one. You can see her saying, finally. Feel like she finally got the big swing and kill she'd been looking for all night long. And boy, does she deliver. Good spot. Good block. Number 15, Leah Livanos tries to get there. It looks like maybe just didn't quite have her footing or didn't quite get enough power behind the ball. That one's light and sweet, and the Coyotes will send that right back. And now the Bears with control and possession. Good swing from Metcalf and Livanos. Potentially a misread or trying to send it to her outside hitter. She'll send that over the net and out of bounds. Coyotes picking up the point. Lestine checking out for Mia Hutchinson, and Kennedy Amaryllis will head to the line. Aguirre outside. Blocked by Kia Crafter. And it's a block party for the Coyotes tonight. One point away from securing the victory in set two. Amaryllis with the serve, and that one is out of bounds. Amaya Gonzalez checking in for the Bears, and she'll head to the line. Aguano's there. Pushed out to Crafter. Crafter, good delivery. It's recovered. Aguirre. Aguano keeps it up. Amaryllis with the chase down. Hutchinson puts it over. Bears try to return, and that one's good as Livanos from the middle drops a bomb on Coyote court. Bears telling the Coyotes we're still in this as they chase him down. Aguano comes off shaky. The Coyotes unable to recover. That'll be another point for the Bears, 24-22. Bears within two of catching up, but the Coyotes needing just one to secure the victory in set two, so no room for error. Amaryllis with the up, outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, good spot, and it's in. Mia Hutchinson finding the opposite corner. She'll deliver the 25th point, and that will close out set two. As we head into the third, 2 wins on the board. Coyotes looking to make a clean sweep here on the home court tonight for Live Like Lexi night here at Chandler-Gilbert. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back. So both teams back on the court and ready for set 3 in this meetup between Phoenix College and your Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes. The Coyotes taking the first 2 in clean sweeps so far, leading with a solid 5 for most of each match. And we talked about earlier in the pregame, the Coyotes coming off tough road game losses, a beat down against Glendale, where it went the full 5. And so they're hungry. They're hungry to get back on the home court. They're eager to take the win. And look, at the end of the day, they know postseason is coming up really fast. And it's anyone's game. They have a chance to go all the way and get into the playoffs if they can win a few more games this season and lock down that 4th seed. Pima, currently holding the 4th seed position, is not too far off. And it's really anyone's games. So the Bears will pick up the first point. A little rally going on back and forth here. Hutchinson, she'll send that one down. And you gotta love it. Hutchinson with a miss on the first swing. A little bit of a taunting between 2 teams as they go back and forth. And Mia Hutchinson, she's no quitter. She's got that fight, as all the Coyotes do, and she sent that one back over with some authority. A little power, I let them know. This is what I'm bringing to the table. The Coyotes back on top, 2-1. Gibbons in the backcourt. And that one will eat the net. Bears with the ball, number 5, Gonzalez sends it over. Big swing from Sydney Metcalf, kept alive, and that'll be a net violation. Coyotes will take the point. Becker and Johnson checking back into the game. Grace Johnson serving for the Coyotes. That one also dropping below the net. So 2 missed serves back to back for the Coyotes. They'll send 2 easy points back over to the Bears as Lovano serves for the Bears. Johnson to Blag. Blag knuckles it over. Lovano chases it down, keeps it alive, and Gonzalez just pops it from the back row. Johnson outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson cracks the ball over. Now Amaryllis sends it to Becker, and Becker finds her mark. A little out of position from her typical, but she'll slide in, read the ball perfectly, and send it exactly where it needed to go. Coyotes with the point, and Zoe Lestine will serve for the Coyotes. Outside, tipped over. And Becker keeps it alive. Pushed outside to Aguirre. Off the hands of the front row. Lestine, great chase down. Gibbons, nice tap over. It's at the line, it's a battle. And they're gonna call that on Becker for the reach over. So Panina Vito preparing. Looks like a little conversation at the table regarding a rotation, and now we're underway. Vito sends it over. Gibbons with the up. Johnson out to Amaryllis. Amaryllis buries it. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to be on the receiving end of a delivery from Kenny Amaryllis. She's going to send it 100 miles per hour down your direction. And all you can do is hope to catch it. Riley, Blagg, Malone with the up. Malone kicks it over. Pushed outside to Amaryllis. Big swing. Kept alive. Outside Aguirre. Blocked by Kenny Amaryllis and Jada Bonwell. Number 9 and 14 checking in. Number 9, Joni Brown, the freshman from Chicago, Illinois. Blagg continuing to serve for the Couts. It's up. Outside, Aguirre. Johnson. It's off the net, and they'll call that for the Bears. So Aguirre coming in strong from the outside. Puts it away for her team. She'll head to the back. Serve for the Bears. Aguirre playing a very consistent game here tonight. Johnson, a chase down. She gets there. And Becker pushes it over. And that one was from Annette Tapia. Slicing it through the front line. Good spot from Aguirre. Amaryllis in the front, directing traffic. She sees the front row and says, let's go a different direction. Right down the side into open territory. Kenny Amaryllis with the point. Aubrey Becker with the serve. In the middle. Blocked. It's pushed over. It's deep. Lestine keeps it out. Johnson tips it over. And that one's good. Aguirre trying to make the recovery. It looks like Aubrey Becker trying to send one over and drop it early, right over the net, but she'll drop it on the wrong side and get a quick point for the Bears. That'll be a quick point for the Bears, and the Bears now will serve. Lexi Malone. Amaryllis keeping it alive. And Bonwell sends it over. In the middle, a dagger. So Lexi Malone with the serve. Aguano outside Amaryllis. And that one's in favor of the Bears, comes off the net. So the Bears caught up and taking the lead, 8-9. Bears in the lead, and Aguano with the up. Bonwell tries to get there, but that's blocked by number 15, Leah Lavanos. So a little bit of lull in action from the Coyotes as the Bears start to catch up, and Lexi Malone leading the march from the back row for the Bears. Amaryllis, once again, a great swing, but blocked by Crystal Aguirre. And a timeout called by Coach Yamashiro. Feeling some slippage from the team as the Bears take a lead. Really the most significant lead for most of the game. 8-11 with the Bears leading the march. We'll be right back after a quick timeout. So we're back. Lexi Malone sends it over, and Metcalf over the top. Big time net violation as Livanos sees the ball go over, tries to get there, and gets caught up in the net instead. That'll be a point for the Coyotes. Kenny Amaryllis serving for the Coyotes. Good serve. Aguirre too tight the net, but in favor of the Bears. That works out. As Livanos gets a good touch off the ball right next to the net, sends it over, and the Coyotes just weren't ready to recover. Aguano pushed outside to Metcalf. Metcalf, good spot. Back row Aguirre. Amaryllis, Hutchinson. And that one goes riding off the Bears, out of bounds. Coach Yamashiro talking to his girls, telling them to slow it down, take it easy, and run something. And that's always some good coaching. You know, knowing when you're in the lead and when to control the pace. And that's something that we've talked about with Coach Yamashiro. You know, he's got a young team. First year at the helm of the program, and obviously playing, you know, running the assistant coach position prior to his time as head coach. But now leading the march and trying to find that pace and that control and take a team that's fairly new. Not only build a culture, but more importantly, learn how to play in these crucial moments of the game and fight through. And that's what we've seen more often than not. Really tight games, but just at the last few plays, letting the other team take the lead. And so, good coaching from Coach Yamashiro as he tells him to slow down, and right there, take the perfect opportunity. Riley Blagg. Ain't nothing you can do about that. Blagg blasting that one right down on the Bears. And that'll be a point for the Coyotes. So, once again, playing your game, so important in this match. And once again, kudos to Coach Yamashiro for knowing, and we can see the Coyotes now finding their rhythm, getting back on top as they ace another serve. Grace Johnson serves for the Coyotes. And that one goes out of bounds. Leah Livanos at the line for the Bears. She's played tremendously well, especially in the middle position. Now she'll serve Hutchinson from the outside. Livanos gets it up, it's pushed over, and that one is out of bounds. That's number 1, Annette Tapia. Gives it just enough push. To give the Coyotes a point. So the Coyotes, Zoe Lestine will serve. And Lestine, with maybe her first missed serve of the night, really. She's done so well from that position and put points on the board for her team time and time again. She'll send that into the net. Becker with the return. In the middle, Johnson outside of Becker. Becker, another swing this time. Finds her mark. So now Riley Blagg will serve for the Coyotes. The Coyotes trying to climb out. Bears with a 2-point lead. Aguirre, she'll bury it. Becker to the middle. Amaryllis. Good placement, but out of bounds. Saw an open corner, but just sends it with a little too much oomph. Now stay on the Bears side of the court. This time, Devani Aguirre, she'll send that one far. A bit of a return fire between two squads, and now Aubrey Becker will check in and line it up. Good spot, good serve. It comes right back over to the Coyotes. Johnson outside. Goes in the middle. Lestine sends it. Big swing from the Bears. They'll call it in their favor. And that was off number 8, Crystal Aguirre. Lexi Malone with the serve. Kept alive. It's over. Lavanos a little deeper than she expected. Coyotes send it deep. Bears in a scramble. Aguano outside Amaryllis. Big swing, fires off the fingertips of the Bears. That's a point for the Coyotes. They'll take advantage of the mad dash scramble from the Phoenix Bears, capitalizing and taking the point for their own. And Amaryllis will head to the back line. Aguano keeps it alive outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson tips it over. Outside, Aguirre blocked by Jada Bonwell. And Bonwell, gotta love the energy. Fired up. And feeding it to her team off that one. And Bonwell, one of those players who hasn't seen the court as much as others and taking advantage of this opportunity. And we'd love to see her out here on the home court and getting some serious playing time. And you gotta love when they bring that energy, when they play hard and show coach what they're made of. Amaryllis outside, Hutchinson. Hutchinson over the top to Lavanos. Lavanos, little tip. Kept alive outside. Metcalf pushes it over. Outside Aguirre, rips through the defense, and this time it goes out of bounds. The Bears asking for the touch. No call given. Now it'll be a point for the Coyotes. And Hallie Gibbons heads to the line, serving for the Coyotes. Lavanos. Sees an opportunity. She strikes. This one. Staying at home. Point for the Bears. Gonzalez serving. Amaryllis is there. She dives, keeps it alive. And Metcalf rings the bell. She sends that one down the sideline and calls the ball home. Aubrey Becker and Grace Johnson will check back into the game. Good spot by Johnson. Malone gets it over. Gibbons, Hutchinson, off the fingertips, and it's a chase down. That one is not being recovered. That'll be a point for the Coyotes. So what was a good lead for the Bears, now slowly diminishing. 21-20. Coyotes in hot pursuit. Gonzalez with the up. Pushed outside. Lavanos. Amaryllis gets down and gets it up. Kept alive. Amarillo once again. She's there. Johnson sends it over. Gibbons up. Johnson outside to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, little tip. It's blocked. Amarillo steps up, puts it back over. This time it's sent outside to Vito. Johnson. Becker. Becker, good swing. Kept alive by Malone. It's a chase down and blocked by Riley Blagg. She'll close it out and bury that one back on the Bears' side of the court. Of a powerful set kill. Or powerful send. Rather by Devani Aguirre. Lavanos, Gibbons. And that one goes out of bounds. 22-21. Bears still maintain the lead. Coyotes catching up. Amarillis. Johnson. Blagg. And Blagg sends that one firing. Lovano's chasing it down. She can't get there in time. As the Coyotes catch on up, it's all tied up here at the Coyotes Center. Of two massive plays from Riley Blagg. One on the block against Devani Aguirre. And then right there, off the toss. Lestine, we've seen her do wonders here tonight at that position. Aguirre sends it with some power. It's kept alive. Becker, Malone, pushed outside. Vito, Vito knuckles it. Johnson down the middle. Blagg, Blagg buries it. So Blagg gets the block. She gets the toss. She gets the bury. And she'll get the point as well. 23-22. Riley Blagg pulling the Coyotes into the lead. Lestine, a great serve. Aguirre chased it out of bounds to keep it alive. And Gibbons, Johnson, Amarillis. And there we go. Kennedy Amarillis with some serious firepower. She'll force the timeout as Coach Ramirez sees the game slipping away. Coyotes 1 point away from victory as they climb the ranks, take the lead, and force the timeout. Now the Bears question and try to come up with answers in their huddle. We'll take a quick timeout and be right back. So right when you thought we might be going to a fourth set, Coach Yamashiro calls a timeout. The Lady Coyotes put in the work, and they switch gears, now taking the lead and potentially a point away rather, from a clean three sweep here on the home court. Zoe Lestine, been dynamite here tonight. Malone recovers. Aguirre sends it over. Gibbons dives. It finds her mark. And the Bears take the point back. So coming out of that huddle with a game plan, 23-24. Coach Ramirez, he mentioned this is anybody's league. It's a competitive conference, and this is as important as any playoff game. And Blagg takes it right back without hesitation. Riley Blagg doing what she does best. High off the net, burying it, and puts it in the ground. Coyotes will take the clean sweep here at the Coyote Center on a night honoring Lexi Schultz in coordination with the Live Like Lexi Foundation. The Coyotes coming off what was a tough set of road games, but showing they still got some fight in them, and what a pleasure to see as they'll need all the action and all the wins they can get leading into the postseason and potential playoff run. Tremendous efforts from all the girls. Outstanding work from Riley Black, Zoe Lestine, just absolutely leading the team in some great runs. We'll take a quick timeout, hopefully get some interviews, and we'll be right back. And then just keep one ear off because you can't hear
Can we turn this noise?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right, so welcome back. We obviously had a great game here on the home court. You guys have had some tough road losses and been gone from the Coyote Center since September, I think, September 24th, something like that. So walk me through the last few weeks being on the road. Obviously some tough losses, but oftentimes the best lessons are learned in the losses. So what was learned? What do you feel like your team gained on the road? And then we'll talk a little bit more about tonight's game.
I think our losses after, who did we play? Mesa, and we played two tough teams before
Scottsdale,
Glendale.
I think.
Scottsdale and Mesa.
Mesa, Central Arizona, I think was the other
Yes,
one.
Central. And we had a full week of practice last week to prepare for Glendale, and we just worked our freaking butt off. Like, those were the toughest practices. Like, every day, everyone came in and grinded, and like, it really showed on the court. Like, we almost got Glendale. Like, we can do it.
Yeah.
And then we had two tough practices yesterday, which showed right here. We did lose to Phoenix last time, but we proved that we're better and we can work harder. And like, we were down in this last set, and we just came back because we've just been pushing through.
Absolutely. No, and the effort, you guys seem like a more cohesive team, right? You're coming together, and in those tough moments like this last one where it could have gone either way, could have gone to a 4-set, pulled together, play hard, and worked as a team. So in talking to Coach Ramirez and also Coach Yamashiro, we talk about the postseason and the playoff run. This is such a tough conference playing in Arizona, and really that 4 seed could be anybody. So what are your guys' feelings looking towards the postseason and your team and what you guys have to offer?
I think going into postseason, obviously we need to win the next 2 out of 3 games to get that 4 seed. But I think we just need to keep coming in the gym and working hard. I think we need to stay confident as a team and stay together. Sometimes we can fall apart, but I think we need to really be consistent on staying together because, as you just saw, us working together, we can really pull through. And I think we can beat the next 3 teams if we all just stay consistent and together.
Absolutely. Well, it was a pleasure watching you guys. You played so well, and you know, really, this game could have gone either way, and I
Yeah.
think you guys persevered, you played through, and the time and the reps are coming together, and that's what's exciting to see. Grace, appreciate you having you on.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. Awesome. It's a little sweaty.
No, me too. Oh,
Awesome.
thanks, you too.
And then you may want to keep one ear off just so we can hear you.
Yep, that's
There you
better.
go. Okay. Riley, welcome to the program. I think this is the first time we've had you on
Yeah.
post interviews, so welcome.
Thank you.
You guys played so well. You really led the team out there tonight.
Thank you.
And did a great job on the blocks and sent
It
it
was
right
so much
back
fun.
over. Yes, it was fun to watch. So, obviously, I was talking to Grace.
Yeah.
You guys had some tough road losses. You've been
Yeah.
gone from the gym here at the home court for a while. Walk me through that. What was it like being on the road, being away from the home court, and playing through those losses?
I think it was the hardest part was playing through the losses was because it wasn't like they outplayed us. It
Yeah.
was almost like we needed to beat ourselves in all three of those matches. I think we could have taken all three of those teams, but the problem was that our team was just lacking the things that we've been working on.
Yeah.
And so I think these away games really opened up our eyes to what we need to focus on at practice. And I think we did a really great job, not just like taking the losses, but taking them as a lesson and using them to benefit us through our next couple matches that we're going to have. And
Yeah.
especially we saw it today. Our last couple practices have been, I think, our best practices of the season. It's really showed on the court.
Awesome. Yeah, no, it's so good to hear, especially where we are getting towards the end of the season, right? And trying
Yeah.
to put the pieces together. And you guys really do have a chance in talking to Coach Yamashiro. You do have a chance to potentially make a playoff run. It just
Yeah.
comes down to these next few games. So, looking at the makeup of your team and all the pieces you guys have,
Yeah.
what would you say is probably now playing this game the next step, the next building block you guys really need to implement to take it to the next level?
I think our building block is just consistency. I think we do everything pretty great, but the thing is we don't do everything pretty great all the time.
Yeah.
It's like we'll have some ups, we'll have some downs. I think if we were able to be consistent and do what we do all the time, consistent with communication, passing, blocking, we'll, on our A game all the time, we'll be able to take all these teams.
Absolutely. So last question, working obviously first year on the team here.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part? What's the culture like, the dynamic, and what do you like about playing with this team?
I think this team, we're all so similar and so different in so many ways. I feel it's comfortable talking to any girl on the team. We can all joke around the same. I think everyone's so nice to each other, but we also know how to push each other. And we have a great competition even on and off the court between different positions. And I think that's what makes a really good team is knowing when to compete and knowing when to be friends.
Absolutely.
So I think it's just a great dynamic.
Absolutely, yeah, no doubt. The culture and the chemistry seems like it's there.
Mm-hmm.
You guys play well, and if you're a team that can stick together through the wins and the losses, you'll make the long haul, right?
I agree.
Absolutely. Well, Riley, it's a pleasure to watch you. It's fun to have you guys back on the home court.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on the broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wait, what's your name?
Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I didn't know how to adjust it, so.
you're
Oh,
good.
wait.
It's all good. Well, everybody, a great game for the Chandler-Gilbert Coyotes as they come back on the home court, reigning victoriously and really picking up where we last saw them. You know, we didn't get the opportunity to watch, at least on the Chandler-Gilbert Sports Network, we didn't get to watch their away games, but they've played tremendously well here on the home court and continuously from game one to game now just improved game after game after game. And you love to see the effort, the emphasis on the details, and really focusing on the things they need to improve it and making those corrections. You heard from Riley Blagg and Grace Johnson Best. They have to focus on consistency. They have to stay determined, even in the tough moments of the game. And I think tonight was a prime example. Phoenix College, one of those teams, it could have gone either way. Phoenix College could have easily come in, taken the win. They've done it before on their own home court. But tonight, the Coyotes came in, they played to win, and they didn't get rattled, especially in that third game where it really mattered. We've seen in those tight situations, the Coyotes fall short and lose their grip, and tonight they really shook that up and took advantage of the momentum they had built. So excited to see what Coach Yamashiro and the Lady Coyotes have to offer leading into the next few games. They've got a lot of work to do, but it's accomplishable, and I fully think they can take that 4 seed and potentially make a playoff run. Excited to see the girls excited about that. We sure appreciate everyone tuning in to the Chandler-Gilbert Sports Network. We appreciate everyone who makes it possible. Coach Steve Silsby, Athletic Director Russ Luce, and everyone here at Chandler-Gilbert for putting on such a great event. All the officials who made it possible as well. And we want to take a chance to make a big thank you to the Live Like Lexi Foundation for their support and the opportunity to support them as well and partner with a local community partner. We appreciate everyone tuning in. This has been a presentation of Chandler-Gilbert Athletics. I'm Matt McCurdy. Good night.